Now, if there's anyone who thinks they might have reason why this beautiful couple should not be married this evening, I'm going to ask you respectfully to keep it to yourself. Today, you join yourselves together for life as husband and wife, friends and partners for life. As you look over my shoulder at the Gulf of Mexico this evening, it's pretty calm, it's beautiful. If you'd been out here a couple months ago, it'd been a different story. 2-3 foot waves, high winds, storm. In a nutshell, that's a marriage. There are ups and downs. There are days that are smooth as glass. Other days, not so much. That's not if, but when. But this relationship is so unique and so powerful that you can stand up against all kinds of change when it comes. Footprints by the shoreline don't last very long, and only a deep and abiding love can withstand the tides of change in two lives. It's my prayer that the love the two of you pledge to here each today to each other will equip you to meet every challenge, every change. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you to this place in the first place. Give the highest priority to tenderness, gentleness, kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration and difficulty that we mentioned, or fear attack your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between the two of you, and not only what seems wrong at the moment. In this way, I'm confident you can ride out the storms of life when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a while, it's still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your lives together, you will know abundance and joy. I suppose all of us at one time or another have made promises that we turned right around and broke. I don't know if that's human nature or what. But tonight we're not dealing in promises. We're dealing in vows. And they are very different. They are deeper, richer, and by their very nature, they're designed to be permanent. So as the two of you repeat these vows to one another, I'm going to ask you to take an additional step. And that would be to forge a bond between your hearts. Exchange your very hearts in that bond that'll never be broken. Coleman, I'll begin with you if you would repeat after me to your bride. I, Coleman, take you, Sydney.
I, Coleman, take you, Sydney.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until death separates us.
Until death separates us.
Sydney, likewise, repeat after me if you would. I, Sydney, take you, Coleman.
I, Sydney, take you, Coleman.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
Have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until death separates us.
Until death separates us.
Well done, both of you. I get the real strong sense you like each other. That's a good thing. I understand you have vows that you have comprised that you would like to share with one another. Coleman, if you would begin for us.
Sydney, you are my absolute everything. If there's one thing that I know I can always count on, it's that you'll be by my side. At the end of any day, whether great or terrible, you and our beautiful daughter Valerie are always there. I vow to always be here like you've always been here for me. I vow to always support you in all of your decisions. As we grow older together, I know that we will prosper because you're the best partner that I could ever ask for in life. Love you, Sydney.
Can I hand these to her?
There you go.
You're supposed to throw it.
No, not yet. Coleman, from the first day that I spoke to you, I knew you were going to be something very special in my life. You have put me first from day one together. Because of you, I laugh, I smile, and I dare to dream more than I ever best friend, and I'm so happy we're on the same team. You are the love of my life, and you make me happier than I could have ever imagined, and more love than I ever thought was possible. You make me unbelievably proud, and I promise that I will make you proud as your wife. As we continue to grow in our lives together, I promise to give you all of my words when needed, to pick you up if you are down, to care for you and our families for as long as we live, to say I love you before falling asleep each night, to be the best mom I can be, and to always know that through whatever challenges we go through, we will always find our way back to one another. I vow to listen to you and learn from you. I promise you to always... I promise to encourage you to always follow your dreams. I promise to hold your hand through the good times and through the bad times. I vow to put all of my effort into strengthening our marriage and giving you the best version of myself. I promise to stand by your side forever. Coleman, you are and always will be the love of my life, my soulmate, my partner, my person.
Well done, both of you. I only wish all of you could have the perspective I have standing right here, sensing the passion, the love, the tears. I don't know if you all planned on that or not, but it's okay. It only seals the promises that you've made, or lubricates it, I should say. So, the wedding rings are an outward sign of an inward spiritual grace. They actually communicate a message. If someone sees a ring on my left hand, it makes a statement. It says, he belongs to someone. Someone belongs to him. There's been a deep and abiding commitment made, and that ring signifies that commitment. So it's not a light thing to wear this ring. It is a serious matter, as beautiful as it is. And I challenge the two of you, as you happen to look at it from time to time, to remember the vows that you've made today, to honor one another no matter what. May I have the bride's ring, please? Thank you, sir. If you would. Place that on the third finger of her left hand, and as you do, repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a token and pledge.
As a token and pledge
of my constant faith.
Of my constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
Good. And the groom's ring, please. If she has it. Okay. Thank you. Yours a little bigger, be easier to deal with.
Yeah.
And as you do that, repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a token and pledge.
As a token and pledge.
Of my constant faith.
Of my constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
I don't think we have a thing to worry about. Those rings aren't going anywhere. After you got them on there. I'd like to share a little formula with the two of you. I've actually written it down to give to you later so you can keep it and look at it from time to time. It's very simple. 4 statements, a total of 12 words. Only 2 words have more than 1 syllable. They're that easy. But the collective impact of these 4 statements, when they're used when necessary, I'll stand before you this evening and promise you that you will never encounter an obstacle that you cannot overcome. They're that strong. So they go as follows. I was wrong. I am sorry. Please forgive me. And I love you. I'd like to ask you to share in a word of prayer with me, please. Father, thank you for the honor of sharing these moments that indeed go by so quickly, and yet the vows they've made will be for a relationship that will last for a lifetime. I pray that you would grant them the wisdom to include you as a third member of this marriage. With you at the uppermost peak of a triangle and each of them at the corners of the base, help them discover that as they draw themselves closer to you, they will automatically be drawn closer to one another. May you be the unseen guest at every meal they share, a silent listener to every conversation in which they are engaged. I pray that you would give their marriage strength, peace, patience, a boatload of humor, and a love that will never, never fail. Amen. Well, because the two of you have come this evening pledging yourselves to one another, and exchanging the vows that you shared so beautifully, sealing those vows with the rings that you've presented to one another, by the authority vested in me in the laws of the state of Florida, I'm honored to pronounce you husband and wife. Coleman, kiss the girl. Probably gonna need to do better than that for the camera.
Wait, do I have to do it again?
I don't want you to. No, that's better. There you go. I'm honored to pronounce for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Coleman Pollock.